Hello. Happy Friday, everyone. How's everything going with you today? I was waiting for this live because I want to share some great information with you. I want to talk about few things you will need to do if you have if you are a nonprofit consultant. Actually, I'm gonna go over 5 things you need to do if you are a nonprofit consultant. Hey, just waiting for some people to come here and then we can start, because I will be giving 2 gifts away by the end of this live, and I hope you guys can take advantage of it. So yeah, let's get started. If you are here during the replay, hashtag replay. If you are watching live, say hi so I can say hi to you. I want to talk today about 5 things you need to make sure you are doing if you are a nonprofit consultant and if you are in business in general, right? Few things you have to take care of. You might not want to take care of because they might seem boring, they might seem very tedious, but you really have to take care of these stuff in order to be successful in your business. Number 1 is your bookkeeping. You really need to do bookkeeping. It's not enough to have your transactions in your bank. It's not enough to just have your receipts. Yeah, it is important, but you have to do a real bookkeeping, whether it is an Excel sheet if it's really simple, or you are using a software which is preferred even if it's simple. You can still use it, but you need to do bookkeeping, and you need to have a professional checking out what you're doing if you're doing it by yourself. If you can invest in a professional to help you do it, at least to check it every once in a while, to 3 times a year, especially when it's time to do your estimated taxes. So it is really important, and this is really must be done thing if you are a consultant, if you are in business in general. Why? I'm gonna keep the why until the last. It's gonna go into my last point. This is gonna feed into the last point, and I'm keeping the best to last. So this is bookkeeping. Number 2, you have to stay in compliance. So staying in compliance meaning in your state level, with federal, on all level, right? So this is the minimum work you have to do. In order to stay in compliance, you will have to do your bookkeeping. You will have to know what's going on with your business so you can stay in compliance in a federal level and your state level. Most businesses will have to pay some kind of state taxes. Also, you might not be required to pay state taxes, but you still have to file an annual report with your state. Otherwise, they will suspend, they will probably consider your business dissolved involuntarily just because you did not file your annual report. So you want to pay attention to that. That's part of staying in compliance. This is other point. Another thing, if you have employees, or if you are yourself employee of your business, then you want to make sure you are doing payroll taxes, you are withholding the taxes and filing the proper forms, or have someone do it for you. Because if you are not doing this, can cause a lot of headache for you down the road. So make sure you guys stay in compliance in all levels, federal, state, payroll. And payroll will require state and federal level. So you want to make sure you take care of that. One more thing, number 3 is cash flow monitoring. Cash flow, no, it's not the same as bookkeeping. It's not included in staying in compliance and taxes. Having your cash flow monitored is very important for your business, to make sure you always have what you need in order to run your business, in order to keep your doors open. So make sure you have that in place, especially in this time, right? Because now everyone's talking about recession. You want to make sure your business is recession proof. And one of the most important things to do in order to ensure that your business is recession proof is to have a cash flow projection. Like, you want to do it in a daily basis, or minimum in a weekly basis. So now it's number 3. Number 4 is tax planning. So most of us, like, what we do is just like go when it's time to file taxes, we go and file taxes. A lot of people just like, okay, it's time to do our taxes, so they go and get their taxes done, and then they are surprised with the bill they see, while they could have done something before, so they're not surprised, which is tax planning. So you want to make sure to speak to a tax professional and to see if you starting from the formation, actually, starting from, are you an LLC? Are you an S Corp? Does it make sense for you to be an S Corp? Is it better for you to not consider that? Is it a good, what strategy you can implement to make sure you save in your taxes, to make sure you are not hit with the big taxes down the road? You want to make sure that you have a tax plan, and this is the best time to do tax planning. And you guys cannot do a proper tax planning, a proper cash flow monitoring, and you cannot stay in compliance if you don't do your bookkeeping. So everything is gonna feed into bookkeeping. Last but not least, it's gonna be acquiring capital. And I understand that a lot of people, including old me, we are so nervous when it comes to like getting loans or getting funded, and then we say, okay, we don't want to be in debt, stay out of debt. All these talk about staying out of debt, while really when we look and see people who really got rich, what happened is they use other people's money to get rich. And this is not, at the time is really when to get capital, when you get funded from someone, whether it's like a bank, credit union, your merchants, anywhere where you can get funding from. It is the time to get funded is when you are in a good place, when you are in a good cash flow level. Because if you are already suffering and now you want to go look for capital, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get something that can really, really help you. But if you are doing good, if your cash is flowing, if your business is good, and you go look for capital, a lot of people will give you money. And then also you have to build this relationship over time, because you're not going to get $1 million in the first time you apply, or not even 100,000, or not even 50,000, like when the first time you apply. And it is, I can see it's really can be rare. But if you are strategically doing this and acquiring capital as you go, building a relationship with funders and building your business credit, then when it's time to really get funded, when it's time you really need to get funded, it's gonna be easier for you to get funding. You might not even suffer because you are using wisely and strategically other people's money. So you want to pay attention to that. And again, like I said, like this also, if you don't have bookkeeping, good bookkeeping, if you're not staying in compliance, if you are not monitoring your cash flow, if you are not doing all of that, you are not going to be able to acquire capital. So make sure you pay attention to these 5 things. If you are in business, if you are nonprofit consultants, or in business, in any type of business, actually, this can work for any type of business. Hi, thank you so much for everyone who's here watching. Thank you so much. Happy to talk to you, and drop your question if you have any question until we finish. I'm gonna cover those points again. Just to recap, you need to be doing your bookkeeping, staying in compliance, and do monitor your cash flow, and do tax planning. Last thing is acquire capital when you are not in a hardship. Actually, if you need help with any of that, I'm opening actually to help people acquire capital and strategically build your cash flow. And with all other stuff like I mentioned, you can take advantage of that and sign up. Book a call, DM me, and I will be happy to talk to you about that. Now let me talk about the giveaway. So today I have 2 tickets. And I want you to do some stuff, even if you are watching in the replay. Once I post this live, I want you to tag 3 nonprofits in Instagram. So tag 3 nonprofits, and when I post this, like, don't tag them now, because I think I'm not sure if it's really gonna happen. Like your comments now will go away. I want you to tag nonprofits when we post this live. So tag 3 nonprofits. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and send me your email address in the DM so we can send you a free ticket that worth $397 for a nonprofit consultant conference. That's nonprofit consultant conference. It's going to be virtual, so you can attend anywhere from your home or office. It's going to be 2 days, August 25 and August 26. I have 2 tickets I want to give away to 2 great nonprofit consultants. Regardless of what you do for nonprofits, like, you're gonna get benefit from this conference. So make sure you do these actions, like tag 3 nonprofits, and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link in the bio. You can I have the link tree in the bio, and you can see the YouTube. You can go subscribe, and then DM me your email address so we can send you the information for the conference, so you can attend the tickets. If you first come, first serve. So the first DM we are gonna get with the email for the person, we're just gonna verify that everything is done, and then we're gonna contact you through the email and give you the ticket so you can attend. We are sponsoring that conference. It's going to be great. A lot of great speakers. You're going to learn a lot of things for your non-consulting business. This is one thing. Another thing is, I want to announce for those nonprofits, your clients, if you have a clients who are suffering to get funded, who is not, in your opinion, it's not qualified yet for grants, they are struggling, they don't have money, they can't even afford you probably. I am teaching nonprofits in a webinar on how to get $10,000 in 30 days. How to get $10,000 in 30 days. I'll be teaching that webinar for free, so no money down, nothing. It's no obligation, nothing. It's just a free webinar. It's gonna be happening soon. The link in the bio. nonprofit, if you are in nonprofit, if you are thinking to start a nonprofit but you're not really sure like what to do or where you start, and you're not sure if people's gonna fund your nonprofit, you can sign up for this webinar for free and join me while I teach you how to get funded, how to get your nonprofit $10,000 within 30 days if you do the work. So let me know if you have any question. Make sure if you want to win those tickets, make sure you tag 3 nonprofits. The ticket's price is $397. Tag 3 nonprofits, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and send us your email, and we will be happy to send you those gifts. And I will talk to you later once we post this here, and we're gonna post it in all social media. This is gonna go on YouTube. So if you are watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and follow us on our social media, and we'll be happy to talk to you soon. And if you have any question, of course, like, comment under this post, and I'll make sure to answer your question, or we can just make another video for you if video make more sense. Talk to you soon. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend.